Good afternoon, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, live the life we love. Well, it's Wednesday, so it's time for my bad joke day. You know, in the Jewish tradition, humility is supposed to be one of the virtues, but sometimes you can get caught in your own sense of self-importance and think that you're further along than maybe you really are, and maybe discount other people in the process. Anyway, one day, the chief rabbi of a congregation on Yom Kippur, the holiest day of atonement, walks into the synagogue, falls down on his knees, and goes, "Oh, Master of the universe, I'm nobody, even though I'm the leader of the congregation. I'm nobody, I'm nobody." Well, the cantor sees the rabbi doing such tremendous penance like that, he falls down on his knees. Hashem, please forgive me for all my sins. I know that I'm the person who sings the liturgy, but please, if people only knew, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. And then the shamus of the temple, the guy who opens the temple, makes sure everything is ready, oversees the running of it and stuff like that, he sees the rabbi and the cantor down on their knees in such abject humility. He can't control himself anymore. So he falls down. Oh, God, please. I'm such a sinner. I'm such a sinner. Please have mercy on me. All of a sudden, the rabbi looks up and turns to the cantor and says, "Look who thinks he's nobody." Can I have a rim shot for that? Anyway, moving right along. I'm here in Mexico, and one of the beautiful things about being in Mexico is the aesthetics. Many people have heard me talk over the years about what I call Homo Aestheticus, human the beautifier. Unfortunately, in our culture and globally, capitalism has turned greed into a virtue. And therefore, we don't respect earth, air, water, fire, space. But when you love something, you want to protect it. We want to beautify everything. One of the things I like about yoga, and I never say that other systems don't have their way of doing it, I'm just using the one that I feel most familiar with and most authentic, but you got to get the symbolic and psychological relevance to your own life. And that is, yoga is a system of making yourself as beautiful as you can be. I'm not only just talking about body beautiful and cosmetic. You know, cosmos, which means order in the Greek tradition, is closer to cosmetic than it is cosmonaut. And although we may want to transcend and travel out into space, right here on Earth, we have a great opportunity to beautify everything we do. Not only just our person, but the way we use our language, to speak in beautiful tones, the way we choose to see the beauty in other people and help elicit it from them, to set up environments that are beautiful in terms of the decor, how we take care of plants or animals, clothing, adornments. All of that has to do with making things beautiful, leaving it better than you found it, like when you go to a campsite, right? To clean it up and make sure you don't leave a mess for the people behind you. So in yoga, you start off with ethics. No matter how good a human being you think you are, we can always work on up-leveling our game and bringing our own understanding of beauty into everything we do, so that life or living form is an opportunity to see how much beauty we can create and bring to everything we do. Certainly when you do the body postures, there's an aesthetic, there's a beauty to the form of an asana that's done really well. Even when you learn to breathe in a smooth, rhythmic manner, take the breath into silence, because in silence you go into the ether, you go into space. And then learning how to relax, to de-stress yourself. It's beautiful to realize you can manipulate your nervous system in a positive way and not carry undue stress. There's obviously stress in life that you can't get away from it, but you can do things to ameliorate it, to minimize it, to not let it impact you so that you're less effective and therefore less beautiful in the way you perceive things and put things out. And then, of course, meditation is nothing but letting go of every kind of thought, every kind of concept, every kind of way of trying to control things, and instead empty yourself out. And when you empty yourself out, there's no other than self. Everything looks beautiful in a very, very different way. So this is not to say that there isn't suffering or ugliness, and what's wrong is always available, but this is how you choose to tune your eyes and your perceptive mechanism so that you will become Psyche, who is an attendant in the temple of Aphrodite, which means, in the way I break it down, is that our images serve beauty. Our images serve love. So everything you want to do is to honor that by making life beautiful. Have a beautiful day.